turns 3 and 4. Pick your favorite. Who do you think's going to win it? Here we go. Kulikowski. Bumpus goes off the top shelf. Way over drives. Turns 1 and 2. Caution flag is gonna wave. They'll pick it up now off 4. Green flag back in the air. Down into turn number 1. Battle is for second. McFeeder's on the inside. Sadger works the top shelf off turn number 2. Sadger with momentum. McFeeder's keeps it even though going into turn 3. Problems for Sullivan in the back of the pack. That stacks things up. Sullivan will head to the top shelf with problems. Andrew Sullivan will make the hard left-hand turn into the infield. 3 wide for second spot. Sadger on the outside. Dooley tried to get in the middle. He thinks better of it going into 3. McFeeder's is caught on the bottom. He needs to get up into the top groove. He'll do it there in front of Hinckley. Put McFeeder's back to the 4th spot. Yellow flag on the Speedway. Debris on the front straightaway is the reason for the caution. Bumper to bumper down the back straightaway. Kulikowski picks up the pace now into 3 and 4. Green flag back in the air. Sadger was asleep on the start. Dooley and McFeeder's get around him. Put Sadger back to 4th. Into 3, the battle's for second. McFeeder's on the back door of Dooley off turn number 4. Kulikowski sets the pace. Dooley second, McFeeder's 3rd. 4th belongs to Jeremy Sadger, but he's got company in Caleb Hinckley and Elsie Kipp. Hinckley to the inside of Sadger down the back stretch and into turn number 3. That's the battle for 4th. Hinckley works the bottom. Sadger works the top shelf. Sadger's going to have the momentum off turn number 4. Single file through the field. Caleb Hinckley right on the back door of Jeremy Sadger for 4th spot. Hinckley gave him a shove going into turn number 1. Now he's to the inside going into 3. Hinckley drives it in deep on the inside. Sadger has the preferred line on the top shelf though. Off 4. Hinckley can't get it done. He'll try and tuck back into line. Sean McFeeder's trying to find some momentum to get around Bob Dooley for the 2nd spot. Sadger goes around right in front of the field, got one over the top side, and 4. Picking up the pace. Green flag on a turn number 4. McFeeder's to the inside. It's a drag race into turn number 1. McFeeder's on the bottom. Kulikowski on the top shelf. McFeeder's going to try and stay right alongside of him, and yellow flag going to come out. Acceleration point out of 4. Much smoother this time as they come off 4. Green flag in the air. McFeeder's dives to the inside and turns 1 and 2. Glenn Heath is right there in tow. Off turn number 2. McFeeder's on the inside down the back straightaway. Kulikowski works the top shelf. McFeeder's tried to find a way around. He's going to tuck back into line now off turn number 4. Through turns 1 and 2, Keith Hiller looks to the inside of Jeremy Sadger for the 4th spot. Tom Miller has problems in 5th. That's going to allow Charles Smith to get to the inside. Smith to the inside of Miller for the 5th spot. Miller right on the top shelf. Smith pushes through the center. Give Tom Miller back the 5th spot. Now the battle's for 4th between Keith Hiller and Jeremy Sadger going into turn number 1. Sadger gets the advantage. Hiller pulls back into line. He still looks to the inside down the back stretch. Can't get it done that time. Kulikowski on the extreme top side. McFeeters looks to the inside. Yellow flag on the Speedway. Debris in turn. Here we go out of turn number 4. Green flag. Whoa, trouble, turn 1. McFeeters gets into Glen Heath. Your top 5 as they get set. Out of turn number 4, picking up the pace. Green flag back in the air. Keith Hiller to the inside of Sadger for 3rd spot. Gets right on the back door of McFeeters. Sadger tries the crossover to get back to his inside down the back straightaway. Hiller with the momentum on the top shelf pulls back to 3rd. McFeeters trying to find some room to get around Larry Kulikowski, but now he's got company with Keith Hiller right on his back door. Hiller, the back-to-back feature winner. Into turn number 3, single file through the top 10 cars. Battle is for 4th. Miller to the inside of Sadger. That's the battle for 4th. Miller works the inside. Sadger on the top shelf. Yellow flag. Trouble off turn number 2. Levi Collins. Green flag back in the air. Down into turn number 1. You could lay a blanket over the top 3 cars. It's Kulikowski, McFeeters, and Hiller. McFeeters trying to be patient to get around Kulikowski because he knows if he goes to the inside and gives up the outside line, Hiller will drive around him. McFeeters enters in the middle of turns 1 and 2. Half a groove off of Larry Kulikowski. Into 3 and 4. Trouble turn 2. Levi Collins goes around. He'll keep his foot on the loud pedal and keep it going in the right direction. Through 1 and 2. Single file through the field. The top 3 cars are bumper to bumper. Single file still through the field. The top 3 cars, you can lay a blanket under them. Hiller gets into McFeeters off turn number 2. They'll stay single file into turns 3 and 4. This time by 5 laps to go. Kulikowski still out front. Glen Heath gets sideways in turn number 4. He'll keep it going in the right direction. Hiller right on the back door of McFeeters. McFeeters leaving Kulikowski some room. 2 laps to go. Levi Collins, the lap car. Will he play a factor? He will not. Going into 3. Kulikowski gets by him. Off 4. White flag in the air. 1 lap to go for Larry Kulikowski. Through 1 and 2. Kulikowski with the lead. McFeeters right on the back door. McFeeters dives to the inside in 3 and 4. Not going to have room. Off turn 4. Larry Kulikowski with the win. Win for Larry Kulikowski. Larry, first off, congratulations on a first ever feature win. How's it feel?
Oh, it feels great. My first ever feature win. Just coming back here last week, my first time out. First heat race win last week. Win a battle up, battle again. Get another heat race win. Follow up with the feature. I'm proud of my team. I got a lot of sponsors to help me out. Dave Powers, Tim Peace, he's this guy right here. He's the one that set my car up. He's the man. I appreciate everybody that's helped me out. All you fans. It wouldn't be, couldn't do it without you. Thank you very much.
There you go, a very fired up Larry Kulikowski, your street stock feature winner.